Laura and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you my almost concrete plans for project planning in 2023. I've just done my inventory. I have big plans. That's usually how every year starts off, isn't it? I have big plans for project planning, and usually the straw that breaks the camel's back is not getting updates filmed, and then I get into the spiral of not wanting to use my project products because it will mess with the updates, and yeah, it becomes a whole thing. I used to think it was just I was taking on too many products and it was just general overwhelm, but no, it was the lack of being able to film. I think I figured that out now. As I said, I've done my inventory and it's astounding. We are also going to be moving soon, so I want to downsize, but I don't really want to waste. I like having a large collection. We are in a bit of an overwhelmed stage, I'm not going to lie, but I don't want to waste things. I don't want to declutter things. I have no one to really pass these things on to, and a lot of it is too old to in good conscience pass on. So we are going hardcore project planning. Yeah. And because I have this little setup now, and I've got my little lazy arm, which I've used to film a segment, which I can't wait to show you, we are going to get a lot done. We have big plans, and I even have set up a little journal of everything that I'm going to do in 2023. So I will quickly roll that footage of me putting a portion of this together. I just did a little bit really quickly. I'm going to finish it off and make it neater later on and fill in all the digits, but you will see this planner throughout the year. It's where all my project planning things are going to be. I'm so super stoked, and I actually just noticed that it actually has a bit here where I can write what is in here, where it has like a title area. I got confused with the line design, guys, okay? Forgive me. So here is me putting this together. Also filming with my lazy arm, overhead shot style for the first time. So I hope it looks okay. guys enjoyed that little segment. I didn't want it to be too long or too in-depth because I wasn't sure what was going to be able to be seen by the camera or not. But if anyone is interested in the things I used, I will link where I got my gel. I got all of it at Amazon, but I'll link the gel pens that I've been using, and I will also link my sort of my cool washi tapes, because I am a washi tape fiend over this last year. I mean, I say fiend, I think I bought like maybe 10 or 15 packs of washi tape, which is a lot of washi tape. But once you start using it, you go through it quite quickly. I know, famous last words, right? But I have been. I've been going through quite a few rolls of washi tape. And this is just an even more fun way to use it, particularly things like this roll of washi tape with the bananas. I usually use washi tape for like my novel planning and plotting books, but there's not really much that I write that bananas go with. It was a random tube that was in a pack a random roll that was in a pack, I should say. So I found a cute way to use it in here. So I'll quickly go through this with you. So this is going to have my no-buy rules in it. I'm going to have my inventory. I need to fill in all the stuff in there. Got my A to Z. It looks really cool and bougie. It's going to have all my bougie products. Apologies for that upset little one. She's discovered that she can grab the cat food, and she just likes to grab it and put it in a little pile, which is fine, I suppose, but it really upsets the cats. Then I have my 20 in 2023 section where I want to finish 20 products, and I will have like the products listed on this side, and then I want to track usage and also have space to measure things that need measured. I've got my Bath and Body A to Z, 14 by February, 7 by spring. I might reuse parts of these pages depending and do like my summer projects on here as well. Oh, I missed a spread. I will think of something to go there, definitely. Project Level Up, I'll talk about that in a minute. My Pan That Palette, Apocalypse, which I'll talk about in a second. And then I want to track everything that I use up and actually write it down this year so that I know a little bit more in depth. So that is how I'm going to be tracking all of my projects. Probably the most important thing, but the fun part, what am I going to be working on? Of course, I will be continuing my no-buy, which I might do a refresh introduction and go over my rules again. But the basic gist is it's a replacements only no-buy until I finish the Tartlet palette, which I will have a little video coming about this real soon. I don't have my intro footage anymore, but I do have my intro picture, so we can work off that. But I've been making some steady progress on that, and I will continue to, and we'll do Pan That Palette updates with this bad boy. But also, as I use up products, I will accrue points in accordance to a system I created, which I'll go over again. You can either wait till I do the refresher video, or I will link the initial intro in the info box. Yes, we could do that too. I have my no-buy with a Pan That Palette alongside it. I will be working on an awful lot of eyeshadow because I want to use up my smaller eyeshadow palettes. I mean, I have lots and lots of big eyeshadow palettes, which I really should work on too, but I almost never use my little eye palettes. So I just want to get them used up, moved out. I know that sounds really like easy said and done, but I know it's going to be a challenge. We're going to be working on it all year using the Level Up project, which I really should have looked up the creator's name before sitting down to do this video, but that's a level of planning that I'm incapable of, apparently. But yes, using these with the Level Up project, basically where you pick a palette and you use each shade one time, and then you hit pan on one shade. For your next round, it would be use each shade 2 times, and then hit pan on 2 shades, and then, you know, so on and so forth until you hit 5. So like in a quint, I would have to use each shade 5 times and hit pan on all 5. Which in this palette, this is Amber Design. I could totally do that with this palette easily. So yeah, with these little palettes, that is what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to do the project Level Up and just keep going through it until I've used each palette and have pans in each of those palettes, and then we'll progress a little bit further next year with it. In here, there was a page I called Apocalypse. Now, Apocalypse is not a name of my own making. It's a project that I've seen several other YouTubers do, where they basically go through their lip products and see what is still good, what they still like. It's like a long form version of decluttering, a more active form of decluttering. My version of Apocalypse is almost like Apocalypse meets Partners in Cream, or like a lipstick exclusive Partners in Cream. I will pick 5 lip products and focus on them until they're used up. Because if you haven't seen my inventory yet, guys, there are 333 lipsticks in my collection. 333 lipsticks. All in varying stages of barely touched to almost done. So I kind of want to go through and get all those almost done ones just done and out of the way, so that I can work on the barely touched ones, you know, get some enjoyment out of them. So those are my 2 areas of focus: lip products, eyeshadows. I will be doing another Pan That palette. I'm just waiting to find out what the theme is for the Fantastic Ladies group, because even if I don't make it past a few rounds of updates, I've always tried to take part in it because they always come up with such fun themes. I did also think about maybe going back through some of my favourite project pans that they've ever done and just redoing them, because I really like the Snow White and 7 Dwarfs. That really hurt my album. I really like the Snow White and 7 Pans one that we did years ago. I really like the Game of Pans. And there's a few other ones I really, really liked. So I might go back and just resurface those prompts. I will ask in the group if that's allowed. But it's something I'm thinking about, just to keep it interesting. I'm also going to be taking part in, again, I can't remember the user's name, but the Pan Your Name project pan, where you pick a product to match each letter of your name. Which, if you're someone who's got a massive 10-letter name, then wow, you're lucky. But I will be doing sort of seasonal project pans, like 14 by February 14th, 7th by spring, 6 by summer, 5 by fall, 6 by Christmas. I will be taking part in those just for little bursts. But I will try and take part in a few more themed ones as well, because they seem like fun. As far as eyeshadows also go, I am thinking of potentially either taking part in No Pan Left Behind or Pan Those Shadows. Is that what it's called? Yes. Either No Pan Left Behind or Pan Those Shadows. No Pan Left Behind is where you just use every eyeshadow in your collection once, which for someone who owns well over 4,500 eyeshadows, yes, you heard that right. Someone who owns well over 4,500 eyeshadows, that is a big, big feat in itself. Whereas Pan Those Eyeshadows kind of would shift more product out, but at the same time is a lot more time consuming. Let me know what you think on that situation. I am interested in a sort of project 10 uses. One thing that I am hoping to do with this, um, I want to call it journal planner, with this notebook, is track usage of things. Maybe not every usage of every product in my collection, because I don't have like an Excel spreadsheet. I don't have necessarily the time to put that together, because we are talking, what was it, over 1,800 products, and then you've got eyeshadows on top of that, so it's 1,800 products I have to put into an Excel spreadsheet, plus over 4,500 eyeshadows I'd have put in a separate Excel spreadsheet. That's just insane. That's like a month of work right there, I think. So yeah, if anyone wants to go through my collection video, make that Excel for me. Which you'll appreciate it. But yeah, I want to very much keep track of usage in here, and I would love to do updates throughout the year, very much like the Geek Chic, and do like products that have hit 10 uses, products that have hit 50 uses, the Project 100 Club. I think it's Too Much Tash who does that, the 100 Club. I would love to hold up a product and say, you know what, I've used this 100 times, although I don't think you'd get 100 uses out of this product. So those are my almost concrete plans for project planning in 2023. And as I said, because I have this little setup here, I could film a video at 11 o'clock at night if I really, really wanted to, and I've got my 2 cameras, so there's no reason for me not to be on top of doing my updates. And I've gotten myself over this idea that things have to be edited straight away. Like, if I can't film and edit straight away, I wouldn't film. Whereas now it's like, if I film it now and edit in 3 weeks, it's fine. The content is filmed, I just need to edit it. Do what you can when you can is the mode I've moved forward with. It has been so freeing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting a lot done next year. My like the number of products I would like to get finished. I would love to finish like a minimum of 50 makeup products, a minimum. But if I could get over 100 makeup products finished, boy, would I be ecstatic. And I've already said that if I manage to finish over 200 makeup items, I would do a live stream party. I don't know, maybe do a minute for every product used up or something. We'll see. It might, I don't know. It's just crazy ideas going through my head. Anyways, I will catch you guys later. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye.